field. First move, computer 1. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 1. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Of Blade Dancer, magic creature, gonna kick off this final round with this set 2 water deck. Hopefully we can get a bit more combative game than what we had last week where we had a double feature. But short games tend to happen with this deck, it's just a byproduct of everything not being able to hit very hard. Cloudrunner Marauder gonna be summoned into counter.
Attack.
I'm going to deal 1 damage to the Plague Dancer. First damage dealt. Plague Dancer won't be able to counter-attack because it's magic.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Frost Guards, facing north and south, so one of the guards is facing off the board and is useless.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
There's the other Plague Dancer.
Attack.
Forced his magic so it can do what it likes. Going to attack the enemy Plague Dancer. Once again, only 1 damage. And because it's magic, there won't be a counter-attack. Because it didn't kill its target, that target's rotated 180 degrees.
Unlocked.
But even though that Plague Dancer is facing off the board, it's magic, so it doesn't care. It's just a matter of where the blind spot is.
Mana charge.
Which is now actually facing the Marauders in the top left, so they could take advantage of that.
Mana release.
Computer 1 passed, so back to Computer 2, who is going to use those Marauders to take advantage of that blind spot. And so 2 damage gets rid of the Dancer.
How do you like me now?
Really can cement a good lead here if it's able to summon something else. Lock goes back on, we are below 4 creatures.
Summon.
And out comes Cloudrunner Marauder, who's going to cover this bottom lane.
Unlocked.
Back to 4 creatures. Off comes the lock.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Behemoth Terraformer. Oh, this can ruin anyone's day if it wants to. So, it's going to deal 1 damage to the Plague Dancer. But then, because it's a Terraformer, it's going to swap the field it stood on with the field that the Dancer stood on. So now the Dancer is stood on Earth, the opposite element to its
Mana
wood.
charge.
So it loses 2 health and dies.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Actually quite annoying as well, because it's right in the middle of the board, so it's not going to be the easiest thing to deal with.
Summon.
At any moment it could just take your field from you. 3 foxes. They're going to rotate the creature in front of them by 180 degrees, but it's rotating Frost Guards. They don't care what direction they're facing. One damage to them. Takes them down to a
Computer 1.
2-1.
Draw card. Mana charge.
I would be going for the Cloud
Mana
Runners.
release. Summon.
At the bottom, sorry. I just noticed there's two. Yeah, I'd be going for these two down here, but
Draw card.
Queen's Courier doesn't deal any damage. Instead,
Discard.
they make you draw 2 cards and then discard 2. Got rid of another Queen's Courier and a Ninja Fate Enhancer. But they are summoned to water space, so they're just there to be a full health
Computer
shield.
2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Attack.
The Foxes continue their assault on the guards.
Mana
Those
release.
guards are down to 1.
Attack.
We use the Cloud Runner Marauders to finish them off.
How do you like me
Now if he
now?
can...
Mana charge.
If Computer 2 can summon into that space that is just cleared, he'll have a chance to hit the blind spot of the Terraformer. Which he does.
Summon.
He replaces it with his own Frost Guards.
Attack.
So, hitting the blind spot, plus 1 damage. And behind it is the only place that the Terraformer can't attack. It can attack in front of itself and to either side, but not behind.
Draw card.
Check for Computer 2. I would be
charge.
once again going for the
Mana release.
guards at the bottom, the Marauders at the bottom, but you still need to deal 2 damage, which is not easy with this deck. Unless, of course, you've got a Samurai. He's going to lose 2 health because he is a wood creature, but his attack is equal to the number of creatures on the board. But he's hitting for 7.
Another death in vain.
Rip.
Mana charge.
Down goes the Marauders. Ideally would want to take that space if it could.
Draw card.
Take it
Mana
back
charge.
at least, just because it's a water space.
Mana release. Attack.
Ah, all that. Gonna reactivate the Frost Guards to kill the Terraformer. One of the rare times we actually see a Terraformer get killed in this deck.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Relentless Skeleton. He's just gonna sit down here. Bonus damage for the Samurai, of course.
Attack.
And 1 little tickly damage to the Queen's Couriers.
Check. Computer
Check for
1.
Computer 2.
Draw card.
What would I be going for?
Mana release.
Don't know if there's any way that it actually can get out of this now. Due to the way this deck is with the low damage. But Cloud Runner Marauder comes out. And it actually loses damage. Is that due to the Samurai? Yes. The Samurai subtract 2 from the attack of adjacent allied creatures. But those Marauders aren't hitting for anything.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Computer 2 just needs to summon.
Computer 1.
And it can't! Computer 1! Has another
Mana
chance.
charge. Mana release. Summon.
3 foxes rotate the creature in front of them 180 degrees, so the skeletons are off the board.
Attack.
But they're not hitting a blind spot. So it's just going to take 1 damage. Both players in check. Computer 2 again with the chance to summon for the win.
Mana release.
If you can't do it with 5 mana, I don't know what you can, because there's only like 3 creatures in this deck that cost 5. And that's one of them. Means possession and field morph. And GG.
Computer 2 wins.